Working with A.H.M.A.D has been such a joy. He's opened up all the doors of possibilities in music for me that I never really thought I could achieve and be able to do in this lifetime. The ability for me to be free with music, to hear what I want to play and translate that from my brain through my fingertips. I learned more in 6 months than I had in 17 years. The trajectory of my ability to play guitar went through the roof really quickly, and I obviously wish I'd taken lessons from you a lot sooner. But you were the guy. The freedom to solo, the freedom just like if I'm by myself, I can jam out for 10 minutes.
That's when I started working with A.H.M.A.D. Now, I'm getting better all the time. It wasn't until I started working with you that I got more confidence to actually go out and do a gig in front of people. After taking lessons and working with you, I was able to have better technique and have more confidence and actually like perform and do a solo and, not mess it up. And so you were able to help me fix that. But just understanding the fretboard better and like understanding what I'm playing, I could actually visualize the scale that I'm playing or like cover a song and learn a solo and actually know where I'm going and like what notes make sense. You could pick up a song after not playing it for a long time and still know how it goes. Certainly there's a lot of skill improvement. Now I have more confidence that I can learn new things and continue to get better. No end. I can just keep going. I don't have to be stuck at like where I'm at. It's been great working with you and building up the confidence. I can continue to get better. I've combined everything that I've learned with you as well, and then taking that and playing with others, and now found some other musicians that I play. We have a gig book in a few weeks. We're doing a 20-song set. I have the confidence to learn any song and get up there and perform it for a crowd.
If you're sort of thinking, is this something that I really want to do? I'm not really sure. Well, I can say you'd be missing out if you don't join. And seeing what everybody else is doing is very inspiring. And then the support as well has been very valuable. Like there's some people are releasing so much music. We have a list full of music now. It's sort of like planting seeds of creativity in my own brain.
Working with A.H.M.A.D has basically really helped me improve my skills on the guitar. Now, with all the structure of music and sort of creativity that you've helped me establish on the instrument, that has helped me a lot. The structure helped me sort of stick to continuous progression on the guitar. So that actually has helped me improve my speed and everything. It gave me a structure to learn with and help me progress and just be free with the instrument. And I think that's the most important, apart from all the music related stuff. I think that's the most creative aspect that I've learned from you. You give me some key, you give me some rhythm, I can pick up the guitar and just play along. And just that feeling of just picking the instrument up and just playing anything, I think that is truly empowering. It's liberating. Like I can play some of the hardest songs.
Working with you was fast forward for me. Structure is great, but there needs to be a goal and a purpose to what we're trying to do. And we achieved those on a regular basis. And it was a great experience for me. The way A.H.M.A.D was so on point with everything made it doable for me. And I found working with A.H.M.A.D helped me progress with my guitar playing in ways that I hadn't been able to do before that. It just felt like with other instructors, not saying bad things, but it wasn't structured and there wasn't real organization. And I wasn't quite sure what the end game was at any given point. What I've learned with working with the program and working with A.H.M.A.D is just overall a better understanding of music, the concept, guitar, and you felt the need and you had the desire because you wanted it. The program gave me a drive that was lacking with my previous instructor. What it actually was, I think, in a nutshell, was I became musical. And instead of just plucking notes on strings, on a fret, on a guitar, I was sounding musical and I was putting things together and creating music and sound and energy. It was fun. To be able to be musical and to be able to play back the lessons and the things that we were learning together, or that I was learning from A.H.M.A.D, was a really big step in my progression, and it helped me move forward and have an appreciation for not just plucking on scales or trying to learn chords or chord transitions. I was making music with A.H.M.A.D, and that was what this was all about for me. Be able to be efficient with the guitar, be able to sound like I know what I'm doing in front of my friends and family, and to just improvise and to make beautiful sound. I think what's changed with me with going through this program and working with A.H.M.A.D is just an appreciation of the ability to make music and see and feel the improvement of that sound. It became musical and it became fun. That was important. If it's all work and feels like work, then but to be able to have fun with the guitar and to be able to express yourself, that's the whole point of the instrument for me, as a form of expression. It's just a great way, a great format in which to express yourself. And I thank A.H.M.A.D for giving me the ability to be able to do that at a much higher level than I ever had before meeting with A.H.M.A.D. He was the key that unlocked it for me and doesn't let you mess up, right? If you have an area you got to work on, you'll do that. But it was structured in a way that I needed to learn this. And maybe at the time I didn't realize it so much, but looking back, I have an appreciation for that now. What can you do? What else do you need? I would definitely recommend this program to anybody and learning from A.H.M.A.D. He has such a way, and I think he can teach any level of musician how to be better at what it is that they're doing. I would definitely recommend this program to anybody that's looking to improve their skills with the guitar. Working with A.H.M.A.D. has just been a great experience overall, and I would recommend him highly to anybody that's interested in excelling with the guitar. You cannot go wrong here. This guy, he's a good person at the beginning, and the most important part of this, the guy is just a fucking righteous individual. Has great experience, great knowledge, great understanding, and is very, very good with figuring out who he's talking to and how best to talk to that person. And I hadn't experienced that before. I make it sound like I'm in love with A.H.M.A.D. I think maybe in some ways I respect him to the point where I do love A.H.M.A.D. Just a great man. So I would highly, highly recommend A.H.M.A.D. to anybody that has any interest in excelling in the world of their guitar. It's unlimited. And the group and what he's put together and the plan and the way he's helping people individually meet their goals, you can't go wrong with this man. He's the real deal. I think if you're on the fence about a program like this, it's an easy answer. How serious are you about what you're trying to do here? And if you are serious, nobody's going to help you more than A.H.M.A.D. I'm not paid to say this. This is just coming from the heart for me, based on my experiences with this guy. And A.H.M.A.D. is just a true professional. And if you really, really want to accelerate your guitar playing, and if you want to learn things that you didn't even think you were capable of learning, give this program a try. So I don't know, why you're apprehensive about A.H.M.A.D. on the program. If you're serious about guitar and you want to accelerate it with the guitar and want to become a better musician, a better guitarist, I think this program is designed for somebody like that really truly wants to become a true professional themselves.
So I reached out to A.H.M.A.D. for some lesson, and then after taking lessons with him, working with him, I felt like my playing got better. Other lessons out there, they just kind of show you just blindly, they just showing the tabs, and they go over the basics as much. It's just like, and that kind of felt like a bland in a way. I mean, there's a difference between teaching yourself and then having a good teacher to actually look out for your actual basics. And I don't think I've had any of that. I mean, most of the past guitar lessons, they'll just show you the riff, show you the lick, and then just play by number by note. But then I felt like that's kind of not really accomplishing. A.H.M.A.D. showed me this method, and after using that process, and also trusting that process, I was able to play much smoother than before, rather than trying to chase the notes. Most teachers out there, there's kind of a general rock and kind of an all-around kind of a music. I think A.H.M.A.D. actually understood what I was going for and tailored around that kind of what you want to accomplish with your musical style. And working with A.H.M.A.D. on that, actually definitely cleared it up. The teacher, the mentor A.H.M.A.D., Sensei A.H.M.A.D. has been really patient with every concern you bring it up, and all he wants to do is really up your concerns and really laser focus on your goals. I mean, if the music is something you really want to do, but then what you know, it's really holding you back for what you want to enjoy in your life is I think that you have to kind of put your investment in yourself. I mean, if you have a kid and then you pay for all the child's the childcare and then schooling and education and all this stuff, you don't ever think about oh man, what how much return I'm gonna get. So, but what I really guarantee for sure is that this program has the tools and resources you need to actually get through to accomplish what you want to do. I mean, those kind of stuff, you will spend hours and hours just to look for those resources, even through the Google searches, and sometimes you don't know which sources are legit. It's all in the one place there. The modules that in the program will actually help you to express what music style that you're going for.
Been working with A.H.M.A.D. since last August, and I've seen marked improvement in my guitar playing skills, either from both theory to playing songs that I like, getting the solos better. Being part of the community has been helpful, having the common goal that we all want to improve being better guitarists and musicians, and working with A.H.M.A.D has helped me get a clearer path forward of my guitar journey. Solos are coming together, theory aspects, and it actually sounds like a solo now, not just like a random. Before I would play the song and then the solo would be like, it almost felt like it's a separate thing. It didn't connect, but now it's connecting better. Like if your people want a clear direction, path forward, and also having a good community, definitely recommend working with you, A.H.M.A.D. Like knowing that there's other people in my similar situation, like message a few people on the community and we're just talking about our interests and all that and seeing where we were and where we are now. So it's nice to see that there's others going through the same thing as me. I was on the fence initially and then I joined in and it's been helpful. So it's no harm in trying it out.
Definitely would recommend working with you. I think that you're easy to work with. You're honest. You are patient. It's really nice to go step by step. The first time in my life, I felt like I was actually, ad hoc playing. This was a big step for me mentally. I think it's incredible. The amount of improvement I've had in the last year has been phenomenal. It kind of opened up a whole new perspective in how I was playing. It's just now that I'm using the guitar as an instrument rather than an accompaniment to my singing.
Nice.
It's a shift so that I don't feel like I have to constantly be singing to play guitar and have fun. Now I can just have fun with guitar. So I would spend days and I would play all the songs that I knew from memory, and I would think of myself as practicing. I wasn't practicing, I was playing. And then when I met you and you started giving me specific materials and exercises, that was practicing. And it helps you in ways that are much different than if you just play those same songs over and over again. If you want to get better, you really want to get better, you need somebody to guide you. And I know you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want to watch and try and do those things over and over again. I feel like those show you a specific thing to do, whereas working with you kind of tie it all together. It's just been a pleasure working with you, man.
I can play some really hard shit now. I think that's the most tangible. That is the most tangible goal I've achieved. I can play the real hard shit. I think ear training is a lot better for me, or my ears a lot better. I can figure out what things are. You're helping me with technique and all of this stuff, but you're helping other folks become actual artists and create real music. For folks who want to get there, it's just a matter of, take a leap of faith and see the examples that you're producing. I would give them the same advice you give me, just do it. I love going to a lesson for guitar. Keeps me connected into the instrument.